on ZIZ Radio. It's a morning of great gospel music, inspirational features, and the uncompromised Word of God, which is basic instructions before leaving earth and much more. Join ZIZ Radio from 3 to 6 in the morning, Monday to Friday, for the sound of praise. Hallelujah!
My hallelujah belongs to you.
Well, good morning once again. I had a very busy morning this morning, so we are now into Radio Market. It is just about 20 minutes past the hour of 10, and we're gearing up, getting ready to go. We're setting up. I have my co-host in here with me. They're here and ready to go as well. Okay, so we good to go?
Yep.
All righty. Yes, so good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man. Are you here? Sound good enough? I love it. So, we're going to start out the gate, playing the theme song, and then we're going. Gone is gone, we're gone. Welcome back. Good, and we already did the morning thing, but I just want to know how you're doing this morning.
Well, I'm giving God thanks. It's been a sort of busy week for me doing homework and stuff like that. And, but all in all,
okay,
I'm giving God thanks.
Boyak?
I had an interesting week, starting last week Saturday. It's so strange how things happen. We actually featured Laala.
I know.
And I went to Nevis. I remember I had to leave early and went to Nevis to a funeral and ran into Del that you spoke about, who was Toucan, because we associated Toucan with Laala. And I ran into Del, he asked for you too. And, this week, you're hearing about Laala.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
I know, I was like, oh my gosh. I wonder what you said to me.
Yeah, that's it. You got to be a vibration was feeling something.
Because, because they asked me, why you featuring me? Was he sick? Did you know that you just featured him?
I just wanted to lift his spirits, actually, because I know he had buried his wife in the week.
Yeah.
So I said, let me play some Laala, because he listened to that, I said, let me just make him feel, not knowing that he probably was in the hospital at the time.
At the time, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, And like I said, went to Nevis and Del was mentioned, and I saw Del. I haven't seen Del in such a long time.
I know,
And he was playing. You know how I knew it was? Well, his features changed a bit, and he had beard, right? And he had on a cap, and he was doing his thing. I just said the mannerism. I said, that's Del. And the occasion, I said, that's Del. And then came and we spoke for a while. And like I said, after that, look here again, what's happening.
Look at you. Dimitri, just checking in. I'm not seeing us, but...
We should chat a little about Laala this morning there.
A couple of people had met me and I said, well, they assume, they didn't say, well, I would like you guys to do that. Or if they said, I know you guys are going to,
Yeah, we should mention something about
Well, we're mentioning, I mean, right now we on him, so I mean,
it's him.
Yeah.
It's
He
him.
was...
So that's
looking, we are online, we up on Facebook?
Yes, we are.
I'm not seeing us on YouTube as yet, so just checking.
Are we on YouTube? We're not on Facebook.
Okay, so it's not coming up on my end yet. I'm waiting for it to show up.
So, and I know that you guys are practicing for a big concert coming up, right?
Oh yes, we're getting ready for the annual. It looks like it's beginning to become the annual.
It's annual
Voices
thing.
of the Voices of Excellence.
Yeah.
Production.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the brainchild of Her Excellency.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcella Liebert, Governor General. Yes, it was her brainchild.
That's good.
Yeah, and she said she wants to see like an orchestra.
Associated with that.
Yeah, something. That's what she really would like to see, a good orchestra. Seasoned on musicians who serious and playing. Different wind instruments, etc. Yeah. Okay, so
Sounds
I
good.
see we have somebody in with us already.
We have an Aretha saying good morning, Jazzy,
Tampa?
coming in. Yeah, Tampa,
Who
Florida.
that is?
We have a Sugar City gal also saying YouTube is up.
Okay. So I don't know why I may have seen it over here. But wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, so Laala has been singing for a lot of years since, I've been in police brass. I began in police brass like 85 or so. And Laala was singing even before that.
Yeah,
By himself or with IY?
But it was
IY.
Laala and IY,
Yeah.
for Village Arama and so. But out in I never really see IY in the carnival, in the Calypso season. I more see Laala. Maybe he was there,
I never performed. Not that I have known him to perform during carnival season and stuff like that. But they used to do gigs outside of carnival, here in IY.
And they were very popular in Village Arama.
Yeah. Until they make it a trio.
Pai.
Laala, IY and the General.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And then what happened? IY went solo first.
IY had gotten his papers, so he
okay.
to St. Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Laala stuck with it. Laala always come every year. You could bet your life you're getting a song from Laala.
And that's good. And his songs will be, makes the carnival too.
Yeah.
He
He will be
songs.
missed.
I think there were times when he could have even maybe make it to semifinals then.
Yeah. That is
Especially
true.
we didn't know how he sang and Hold On.
Yeah.
And the Homegrown is a very, very big song.
Yeah,
He could have made it with them, I remember one
last
time.
one, the Spider Business job?
Yeah, the Wood Slave. I remember one time he had a song there and they tried to correct him. And everybody was saying, no, leave him, let him sing like how he does sing. Don't, that's how he is. That's what
That's
you know
his
what
song.
he doing.
Yeah.
Don't try to correct him and make him sing the right thing.
Right.
Let him sing how because
It's
that is
pretty-
that is what like Calypso for, eh?
Yeah, it's
You ain't got to have a
figure out
voice
what
to
he
sing it,
dealing
you know.
with,
That's so, and that's one thing. And he always, if it's
You're backing
one
me?
thing he did, huh?
You backing me?
Yeah, not yet. I mean, in terms of dress code,
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
he dressed
suit and
well
stuff. Yeah.
on
Well
stage.
mannered down
Never
there,
go on
yeah.
stage and put on any old shot.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well
Never
dressed.
dressed any old how to go
No.
on stage yet. And that is something I wish it could come back. And that is, Socrates is like that. Laala. I don't know who else I've seen, but I can't take on in the tents when they come from out the crowd and so to come sing. I think we need to go backstage, and they come from backstage. So, the element of surprise, you're coming out, not that they're chatting by the bar and everybody talking to you and then they say, no, we'll have, and then the person just walk up.
Yeah.
That's why I had like Pai and so, because he jumping off our stage or some stupidity.
Element of surprise, yeah.
Some stupidity, unexpected, and he, But Laala always represented. Always represented himself. Because first impression counts, and that's why he used to always be called to do something,
They were entertainers.
Yeah. But it had a point when he sang in the cemetery for somebody. And Laala was running all through the grass and so I really Laala forget that. Laala had the mic and Laala take a run off, run through some grave and come back. And everybody Laala was really performing in the cemetery, Oh my goodness. But we can miss him. And he had some, we can have, the good thing is we have his music still.
Yeah. It lives on forever. That's it.
We'll make sure we safeguard them, archive them, and have them there. So that people could still remember Laala. Because he really made a good mark with the Calypso Arena. He did if it's one thing you can find him in a tent, he is going to be there and he's going to perform. When nobody else there, you can get Laala. Laala is going to be coming.
One of my favorites is Ain't in a Hurry.
Yeah. It's a really good song. I mean, and he had a verse there with who? Who it is that went on
Larry.
the...
Keynes.
It's Larry Keynes. He said, what happened? But he said he was...
Keynes come by me yesterday. He was hurrying me up to go Frigate Bay. But I told him, no, I can't make it. If it were, and I can't remember the line in between there, but he said, if I was there, I might have dead.
Yeah, because he break his leg or
He lose
something.
the leg,
Break something. Yeah. So, and it is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the truth.
Yeah, another big one where you call Clean Hands.
Yeah.
Give them the king.
Well, he was singing that Reggie, eh?
Yeah?
He was giving Reggie money,
Yeah. He went to Trinidad, he performed.
Yeah, he was giving Reggie one.
That's
one
the
thing.
Same stage with Kitchener, Sparrow, and
Right, that's one thing with them, man, when they're going to style you. They're telling you
But he
straight
became
up.
king, right? He's king now, right?
Yeah, he was clean hands.
That year is when he called
They want a king with the clean hands to represent them.
Okay.
Okay? Not telling anybody.
Nobody will going to take up with them. Put them,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
He was. And then that one, I tell you, Homegrown is like one of the best. Top of the line, top of top. Top of top. And I tell you about my favorite line in the song. In all my life living in this land, I never see so much a lazy man. I think that is the best line ever. Yeah, and then he said...
Because he was a hard-working man,
Yeah.
He was about food.
Yeah. He really did. He really did. So yesterday was Good Friday.
Yep.
I wonder if anybody tried any of the things that we used to do back in the day.
Well, there's people who are going to try them because people have parents and maybe some grandparents who still around who would,
I'd love to know if anybody, if anybody who listening, if anybody ever
I didn't do that at all, but I
tried it, if they tried it.
Tradition,
I did a part of it in terms of, I did make a kite, and I was bringing it to,
Okay.
I made a kite.
Okay.
Because I wanted my grandchildren and them to see, to know that, well, I used to make kites.
Ordinary one box kite?
No, ordinary kite with a funnel, funnel? Yeah.
With a phone, why you didn't bring it? I would like.
I was gonna bring it to show you and show you the whole structure of it.
What kind of loop you had on? Mountain?
Half mountain, half tugging.
Okay.
Talking about that, to make the loop, from you anchor the two pieces up on the top, right? And you gotta come around to where you have the common pin. That's where the loop starts. But the piece that comes from the common pin now to up there, it has to be more than halfway the distance from there to the top of the kite.
Okay.
Otherwise, you start to think about lapping. Yeah.
We have a caller. Let me see. Hi, good morning, Radio Market. Hello.
I bought him a red remote. Hello, family. Jazzy.
Hi.
Jazzy.
Hello. Yes, Sonny Boy, what's up?
Hey, Jazzy, I've been on to the weather. That way y'all ain't here for me.
Oh, really? So how you doing
I'm
now?
having trouble with my legs.
Okay, so how you doing?
I'm doing a lot better now, but I can't find you all on the air. I can't find you on the air.
Really?
No, I can't see all there. I'm told YouTube and church Facebook.
But we're on YouTube,
We're on
right,
YouTube
now.
right now.
We up. I'm looking at us.
Well, maybe New York, some overseas is fun. Something is wrong. But I've been trying to call it since 10:15.
We weren't
But
ready
anyway,
as yet.
I
And
got
Mason,
you,
I
my
think.
family, and Dennis, and Awango. And guys, you know, I love you guys. And I'm getting better. 'Cause I want to get my legs well enough to come home soon.
Wonderful.
I'm trying to make
Okay.
it to Christmas.
Wonderful.
Well,
Okay.
We'll keep you in our place, sonny boy.
Yes, stay strong in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And God bless all of you.
You too,
Amen,
man.
amen, amen.
Okay, my family.
Okay.
Okay.
brother.
Bye-bye.
Go,
Bye-bye. Yes, honey boy. Nice hearing from you because we're here for a long time. But you're saying that people might have done it. I don't know because it's these traditions is even we were talking about on Totally for Kids, the children. Well, they said they know about kite flying, but they didn't go. So a lot of people not really going out to do that anymore.
Like I said, I didn't take part in the other tradition, but we come around eating the joy food and
Yeah, but that there still remains.
That
it
ain't
feels.
you ain't losing that.
Yeah,
Listen,
but-
there's the interim. The Friday, the Good Friday, is when traditional we used to fly kites.
Fly kites, yeah.
But I realize people now are waiting until Monday.
Oh, the Monday, the Easter Monday, that's when they're flying them now.
They're flying, it's like it's changing
Oh,
from
it
the Good
changed.
Friday
Okay.
to the Easter Monday.
yeah.
But that was something that we looked. The
It
Good
used to be
Friday
on-
was
and in my
They
time coming
fly-
up, it used to be
they-
on
you-
the Easter too.
You have a second chance to fly
To
it
fly on the Monday.
But,
But you-
initially it was on the
on
Friday.
the Friday. You start the Friday
Yeah.
and then you go into the Monday.
Exactly.
Even you tell them on Sunday to maybe they may fly a kite out on
you get
Sunday.
extra days to fly it, but
Yeah.
when you start, the
Was the
big
Good
thing
Friday.
was the Good Friday.
But people actually doing it on the Easter Monday only.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
So I think
the landers be packed, man.
a lot of the traditions are not being upheld anymore.
We know it's
They're
kind of
dwindling, they're
diluted,
dwindling.
yeah.
But I don't know, as Uncle Terry was saying that when he was at community development, they used to have little workshops and so, like coming on to Easter, and people used to learn to make kites so they could keep it going, but it's not happening much anymore.
The same lady with the jawbone breaker, she made kite because she was in that, I think, almost in that session when they were teaching the elderly how to make kites. And I'm,
Okay.
Yeah. What
And
I
then-
commend the guy who was here last week on, though, as being a young person.
Woman?
Yeah, to uphold the tradition that Zach used to.
Mr. Henderson, yeah.
So you would
Because-
always have that
What happened? He grew up around Irish Town base, so he was always into it. So he know the ins and outs.
I am happy because a lot of people know the ins and
Yeah,
outs,
yeah,
but they ain't getting involved.
Right.
So I'm commending him that he knows he's been involved and he's staying involved
Right.
to continue the tradition, and I applaud him on that.
Right.
So it should be on Monday. I
Yeah.
hope they really get a good turnout and
I'm sure it
and
is.
people
It's
will enjoy
always,
themselves.
it's always,
You know?
it's always, yeah. You know, understand they're
But,
trying to get a stand now because people say they can't see because there's
But
so
it's
many
long
people
time we can't
abreast.
see. Since I small, I can't see.
Okay.
Going down there, I can't see nothing since I small. Boy,
What
actually.
really was an added feature to it was when
Since
they
I small, me
introduced
can't
the
sit down there.
boxing.
You could stand up
yeah.
on a bench and all you still see it. Because the amount of
Yeah.
people down there, you can't see. But just listen, for me, it was just the camaraderie, just being around.
The people around and something
enjoying yourself,
happening. Yeah.
You know,
And you
because
meet
me couldn't
people.
see nothing for a long, for years. I haven't seen anything. But then with the cracking of the egg in the water and so that we used to do. At 12 noon, they say you crack an egg, you let the white go into the water, or you put the water out in the sun,
The lake get hot.
and you let it get warm or hot.
Hot, yeah.
And this, I think the sun they get the hot, so you gotta be like you're out there from since early with the water.
The water.
People just put out
You
the
could
water
put
at
out-
10 o'clock and so,
Are you
so
thing?
Yeah.
Because take me anything 10 to 12 and get that hot.
it will be hot enough.
So
Remember,
Because it is not-
what the warmness does is kind of baking the white of the,
The white.
egg.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
But remember, the volume of the water is not that much, so it get heated pretty easily to do that.
okay. And then you crack the egg and you just let the white come out.
Yeah.
and it forms. I can try it. I can try it Sunday 12.
No Sunday, nothing yet. It done gone.
But that's what I'm saying.
You could try
I can
still.
try it.
People did it after Good Friday.
And get it work and interpret.
Yeah,
Well, you could do it any day, interpret.
Church and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And, you know.
So it does not matter when.
Yeah.
Okay, before it was, it has to be done on Good Friday. It will not work Easter Saturday. In our work Easter Sunday. In our work thing.
This is what I heard.
I know about the barricaded tree. You cut the barricaded tree and it shed blood.
And that is only supposed to be Good Friday
Good Friday, yeah.
Okay, where do you find coals?
You know, underneath the thistle, is the thistle tree?
Thistle tree.
Thistle or some kind of tree?
Thistle.
Okay, the thistle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where are those trees found? You see them around?
I see thistle tree in my yard.
So pull it up now. Let me see if you can see it.
Gone.
Outside the 8. Outside the Good Friday. Let me see what can happen.
You get cold, yeah?
Let me see if you can get cold still.
Is the mountain down the ground down food, yeah?
Yeah. You know that?
The thistle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we used to say trap with thistle.
That's the one with the prickles on the end?
Prickle, it had like a pod with prickles also, and then inside it had some little...
And the yellow flowers on the...
Yeah, it had some little yellow, some black seeds.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Next time I think I gotta think about it, but they don't smell too good either.
No.
They got a good scent.
No.
Yeah. Maybe I wonder if they're good for wood sleeve. Maybe we should put some and see if they... Yeah.
I tell you...
I know it's neem bush, but I'm just saying, I wonder if that, since he got a stinking scent, it might run them too.
I could testify about the name. I can't talk about that, you know?
But me ain't about it neither, but you say it ain't smell good. So I'm just wondering if we could use... Because what his name is Erickson Williams from on Panwood. One time he tell me to put... So he was on Panwood. He used to have a... Tuba brother.
Tuba brother.
Eustace
Not Panwood, yeah.
Never been on Panwood.
Down...
He used to be on George Street. George Street. So he tell me camphor balls are good for them.
Yeah. My grandmother used to always have those things in... Chester drawers.
Yeah, you put them in your wardrobe and so. In your closet.
Always to have them camphor balls.
What I know what that is for is to take away that kind of moldy scent.
Yeah, but they said they're good for... He said they're good for wood sleeve.
Yeah.
I can put all of them. Neem, camphor ball, everything. I ain't playing with them. Me like them tall, you know. Because they're too noisy.
I got camphor ball. Camphor is the thing that I stay with. I got it in my house and I still used to hear the wood stay them.
Where you got it?
Shut down all on my countertops and so.
Uh-huh.
And I still
you got the scentless one, no? I got scentless camphor ball. You hear me? How you got scentless camphor balls?
They buy these here from the Indians, them, so it's camphor ball. But the woods there, them still used to come and from time to time I look up and I see them in my roof.
Okay.
But a man tell me, he said, boy,
so you use the neem?
I use the neem.
Where you put it?
On the edge of the window and so. This part you know they just coming in the house. And since I put on the neem bush, I've never seen one wood there again.
Well, he got like a opening in the wall. I don't know how it come there. I had to put in some in there and put some tape. Because I come out of India, I don't know whether I'm playing with them.
You're locking me whatever inside there.
I don't like that. There's something else, you know.
Yeah. The name is the match, you know.
Okay.
Sympathies to Buckley's estate community.
Joan?
And the village community. Rest in peace, King Laala. Go ahead, Boyak. You got some more.
Omar Daniel says, good morning, Jazzy, from Junie in Florida.
Omar. Hi, Junie. What's up? Long time no hear. Nice to know you're in tuned. Okay.
And Joan also said, blessed good morning, peeps. My peeps. Happy Easter weekend to you guys. Always happy to tune in. Give thanks.
So, wonderful. Okay. So, it's only 3 things that we had treated, traditions really that we had for Easter.
Easter.
That's the pulling up of the thistle, the cracking of the egg, and what else?
Barricade.
The barricade.
What happened to the barricade?
You cut it and
it bleed.
It bleed, yeah.
You ever see it?
Yeah.
Where the barricade to be? Are you going to look for it?
Okay.
But it got to be on the Good Friday.
You know where barricade trees are right
Where?
now? Are you going down past Blakeney's flat? where Claxton house is, them house got burned, they come in through the fence.
I need to see them. I don't know how they look. Barricader?
Yeah.
And is there something you can do with barricader besides just...
Well, even the doves.
The pod there.
The dove eat the pods also.
Got
the
like a nut inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said, good morning, team. Every Easter, these thistle trees grow up in my yard. Isn't the thistle used for Christmas and sort of?
No.
That anyone?
Not that way, no.
Okay.
No.
So pull it up, and see if anything underneath.
Any coals underneath.
Any coals underneath.
That
See if
was
you can see.
yesterday.
I did it yesterday at 12 o'clock, Jazzy.
Support him today.
Well,
Yesterday, 12 o'clock.
One could try.
Okay, but I mean, I think as it is tradition that it is done on that day.
On that day.
Yeah, I think
I've
that's
seen
cool.
it and say, but it ain't really no lot of coals to talk about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You take up the tree and you dig and you find 1 or 2 pieces
On
of
the wood.
stone like coals.
On the wood.
Yeah.
But then,
on the wood.
Have you done it outside of that? Like suppose you do it like
No, I did
after that.
I did it Good Friday.
only Good Friday.
Yeah, because,
So-
we're going up and we're really inquisitive about what,
Yeah.
so.
So I'd like to know if outside of Good Friday, if you dig up piece,
Okay.
you're
When I
gonna
see the
see
sister
nothing.
tree, I'm going to dig it up and I'm going to
And
tell
so
you.
nothing is there.
Yeah.
that's But I think the kite flying, it ain't just about just going and flying the kite. It is so much. It's a bonding
It's
thing,
a
you know.
bond, it's a tradition.
family,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonding
It
thing.
brings family together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think that we should try to uphold it. You know, but then as you say, it moving away from Good Friday to Easter Monday.
Shall you used to send messages to your kite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what about, my brother was telling me something about when the kite go up and somebody put a razor and you hear kite bus.
Cabbage.
What name?
Cabbage.
Cabbage? Explain?
Well, basically, you're trying to sabotage somebody's kite for a couple of reasons. Because when the kite bursts, people making tread. I mean, they're going to steal your tread that you have with your kite. So, like, it's anybody. Once it bursts, it's like anybody's kite kind of thing, you know. So people they make tread. You're going to steal people's trade from it.
I used to like to see how you wrapping in the thread.
Yeah. Technique,
you know.
Listen,
Yeah, I used to love to
the
see
risk
that.
business. You got, otherwise, you can't be wearing like that. You know, listen, you got a
I
technique.
used to love to see that.
And then when it's done, it's done neatly. Yeah, it looks good.
I'm telling you.
But the cutting a man kite, you used to gotta know what you're doing, you know.
Yeah, because your kite get tangled up to it down there, and that's your
okay.
kite go down. Yeah.
So how you could, I mean, it's up in the air to be, how you can be able to
you
do?
walk your kite to the
Behind.
kite to the kite that you want to destroy. So you're walking on the ground and tracking that kite where you want to destroy.
Okay.
And then when you reach that kite now, you just lay your tail.
Just clip
The
in.
tail of the kite
Clip
go
it.
over his string.
I can't see that. How are you getting to, I mean, remember
The
that in the
technique-
ear, it got to be a real
the
technique for
technique,
throw.
man.
Yeah, because like if you go too low and your tail get lapped on the guy's string, your kite coming down. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so interesting. But I don't think anybody know about that now.
They
and
don't,
would try
I
it.
don't think they
You
don't.
got
do that.
people who are around still who know. I mean, people like from our era.
But it's so happy we don't fly in the
Using
kite.
it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone pass it on to their kids.
Main
you
thing
know?
so.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't pass on in the kind of mentality the young people got today. If you talk me, you know, they're going to bust me.
That's big problem there because kite expensive and you're gonna kill the
so
people
we
them
can't do
boogie.
that.
No, that's problem.
Yeah, back in the day, you could have get with it because man used to make the old kite and enjoy making the
People
kite.
still
and,
do it.
But that's even worse because you make your own kite. You put a lot into it, yeah.
You got people who make kite and sell it.
Sell, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I had to big up Clovis. Clovis is the make kites.
Clovis is one man them that keep that tradition going.
Yeah, he was
I think he was the one that was teaching the seniors to make kites.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I could see won't be able to happen to them, especially if you put a lot of work into your kite and then somebody kite bus.
make thread.
I see a
I tell
guy
you.
lost his life just like that, you know.
Wow. Lord have mercy.
I was a kid them time, growing up in Market Street, and you had this big kite. The kite name was Rocket to the Moon.
It take a lot of people to be holding down that kite. I see
Yeah.
them put them, holding
And
a
he
bike.
bust, where we bust from, and he dropped through alley over Market Street. And people running to go make trade. This guy run straight in on a knife, man.
Ooh.
Wow.
Bossy heart, man.
Wow, my Lord.
My experience with that kite business is that I used to fly kite up the pasture, Pond's pasture, and my kite burst. So I don't feel well, that's it, By the time I reach home, the kite is up in the breadfruit tree.
Whoa.
In the breadfruit tree.
kite went home.
Went home before me. So let's look, let me go home.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I will never forget that. Yeah, it was unbelievable, man.
And going out to fly kite was a normal thing for parents to allow us to do?
Yeah.
You
Well,
had
it was
to
like,
run where to go fly kite and so.
Well, not by
you
yourself,
behave
yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
you go. But
Okay.
as long as you being disobedient,
Punishment.
you
yeah.
sit down home in your motherfucker.
Punishment.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning.
Yes.
Blessed Easter to all the staff there, the
Yes.
young men and young lady there. May God continue to bless you all. Thank you all for your service.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
talking about kite, King Pharaoh, better known as Brother Pharaoh now, he does make kite. He don't work with the elderlies. When we
Okay.
go out, and so he work with the elderlies. Last year we went back rock and he made all the kite them. Every
Wow.
people them from the town and those of Funky Hill who does go up in the centers. He don't make kite too.
Okay,
So I want
that's
to say
nice.
congratulations to him. Get well greeting to Star Hill and greeting to all the persons who are grieving, especially in Laala. Oh boy. Anyway, all the best wishes to our God will work things out for all of us. Everybody be safe. Have a good weekend. Thank
You
you.
too.
Same
God
to
bless
you.
you,
Thank you.
Lulu.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, so also the mighty King Pharaoh to make kites.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he's in that
think he was
program
in the
too. He
program,
was in that same program, and I got pretty close to him, and he's a good guy.
Okay.
That is nice to know he made a change with his life there.
And he was so happy. He was just he's so human. He was one. I think there was about 2 of them in that program.
Okay.
I just wish that other men around that age would get involved, because you learn. You get to be with amongst your peers, and you get to share ideas
Yep.
and learn different things. So it makes life still
Much easier,
interesting.
Okay, we're going to take a break and come back. It is just about 4 minutes before the hour of 11. Wow, I said 10 now. Before 11. We take a quick break and come back, so stick and stay.
Easter is a season of fresh starts, new plans, and moments worth celebrating. This year, crack open extra funds with a TDC Financial Services Easter loan with up to $50,000 available to help you do more this season. Whether you're planning Easter activities, taking care of home projects, traveling to see loved ones, or simply giving yourself some breathing room, TDC Financial Services is here to help. Enjoy affordable rates, fast approvals, and flexible repayment options, all designed to make borrowing easy and stress-free. So don't let your plans stay in the shell. Crack open extra funds with TDC Financial Services today. Apply at TDC Financial Services on Central Street in Bastyr, St. Kitts, or Main Street in Charlestown, Nevis. TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
Celebrate Easter Sunday with the ultimate family feast at Carambola Beach Club from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday, April 5th. Join us for a delightful buffet spread that brings together the best of Caribbean classic holiday favorites, featuring 6 indulgent culinary stations, including local favorite, Kitchen stewed sawfish with coconut johnny cakes, succulent cinnamon and sugar-baked ham, and mouth-watering desserts, including lemon blueberry layer cake. With a complimentary welcome beverage, wine specials including non-alcoholic options, and our very own beachside Easter egg hunt for our little diners, Carambola's Easter Sunday brunch offers something for each generation of your family. Adults pay $170 EC. Children 6 to 10 years old, $85 EC. Children under 6 years, free. Call us now to make your reservation at 465-9090. WhatsApp 763-9090 or book online at www.carambolabeachclub.com.
We are back. It is how over by you look, Boyak?
We got Roy Duncan saying they had annual kite flying at Black Rock, but don't they still have it?
Oh yeah, and they used to.
And Sandy Point had
competitions and so.
Sandy Point had a Easterama kind of thing with a kite flying competition also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, but you see now that is something that probably people must be getting. Like if they win, they get a gift, prize and so.
Yeah, they had different categories.
Just people just going out with the children and just going to fly kite, just to enjoy the day. That's why you're looking at one that to come back.
Come back.
Really, fathers go with the children and because it more for fathers than mothers. It's a father thing, because everybody.
You know what kind of curtail that somewhat? The areas, because you have restrictions now in terms of the ear.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fly within a certain thing, right?
But the
it's all the time, all the time, yeah.
You just got people used to,
But we didn't have that much traffic,
Mm-hmm.
air traffic when it comes to that.
But something is it's Friday. I was coming in from work. I think it's Friday, when I saw the big long trail going across the sky. You saw it?
Yeah.
Chemtrail.
Yeah. Yeah, going across. I said, back in the day, we would be watching that. A jet would have been in front of that, going
but you know what it is, right?
Leaving back things. So
it's chemical, the layout of airplanes and so, them they mess with the agriculture.
Okay. Well, when we see it, we just have to pray and say, Lord, don't do nothing to us, because only He could stop it. It's only He could stop that,
That's what wipe out with coconut plant.
All we got to do is when we see it, right away, we go in prayer mode.
Yes, prayer mode.
And say, Lord, I pray that this will not affect us in the mighty name of Jesus.
They're not supposed to do it.
And so they ain't supposed to, but they're doing it. So you're going to prayer mode and say, God, you could stop this, because you know exactly what they're going in it. Because He is omniscient, He knows all things.
Yep.
Nothing could be hidden from Him. So we just counteract with prayer.
Yeah, because you, like you said, what could you, as a mere mortal, singular person, do about it? So this is why you definitely need the Father in your life
got to have Him in there.
protect you. Otherwise, because man ain't protecting you, they can't even protect themselves.
We're sitting ducks.
Yeah. We can't even protect ourselves.
You.
How are we going to protect?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I said this thing about congratulations to those who didn't take the vaccine, because the thing they find out that it got this, got that. I say God got me. Period. Good morning, Radio Market.
Blessed love to the host, two rasters and...
Yes, blessed love.
Yeah, I got some 16 pieces of plywood to sell.
16 pieces?
No, 16. They got 16 and they got 22 are different sizes of them. They got half sheet and quarter sheet.
Oh, so you have plywood and it's 16 is the size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody interested? $25 for one.
Size 16 plywood.
Yeah.
25 for one, you say?
It's $25 for a piece.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your
That's a
number?
love to the folks. Yes,
What's your number? What's your number?
664-6355.
664-6355.
Yeah, bless
Got
up,
you
yeah.
covered. What you say now?
Respect.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it so long until I can't call you again with something else.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I'm blessed sorry with something soon, but I can't say what it is.
All righty.
I do farming. I do farming. I see. You had a part on yesterday in the Jeep, but cross Central Street. They were trying to stop him, but he didn't realize it.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out who it is, right?
Yeah, trying to figure what part of Central Street.
So anyway, we're coming from east to west.
Yeah, but what part of Central Street you located?
No, you were Karen Street. Coming across just above the traffic, by the traffic there.
Okay. When you turn the corner or when you're coming?
Yeah,
okay.
when you turn the corner. But he didn't see me though. I no longer go, He used to be in my area already, so.
Okay. Well, one of these days. All right, thank you.
Blessed love.
Blessed
bless
love.
up, brother.
Okay.
Good.
So that's size 16 plywood. $25 each, and the number to call 664-6355.
Size 16 or 5/16.
So you say size? I asked him that's the size. He said, yeah.
I think it's 5/16.
Well, let me put the 560. Me no know. I have no idea what he talk about.
Yeah.
Me no. Me just going with what he said. That's why I tell I need you guys because I have no idea. I thought he said the size of the plywood is 16. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, Daddy. When you say 16 and 18, then who going buy going know? Not this size exactly this size, but like when you cut it in 3 pieces, 16, 16, 16.
Oh.
Okay. So 16.
Yeah, so it's 16. Who when they hear 16, then exactly where it is. It could be half sheet, it could be quarter sheet.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you covered.
Bless up here.
Alrighty. I was talking to a gentleman. Radio Market, morning. Hello. Hi, Radio Market.
Hey, good morning, Jalsi. How are you doing? Happy Easter
Same
to you and your co-host.
To you, sir, Miss Henry.
Don't go nowhere trying to hang up the phone.
No problem.
Hold on. Hello?
Yes, we're here still.
Jalsi?
Yes, we're here still. We're hearing you.
Jalsi?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Oh, you can hear me? All right.
Yes.
Good morning to everyone who's listening. Happy Easter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Ask
morning.
about the tradition. You know, as we get smarter, we say everything is superstition, so we dump it. You know, when I was growing up, we used to bake, you know. When Easter comes, everybody make cake for Easter.
Mm-hmm.
We used to bake Christmas and Easter, and we get our sorrel.
Yeah.
Now, however, the saltfish and the ground food or the dumpling still continue.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in the line down the gut?
Not me, no. Me ain't going through all of that.
Yeah, I want to see people.
That's all right.
Well, you could have bought your saltfish earlier.
Yeah, me ain't going through all of that, Miss Henry, not me.
Well, I must thank those who gave me. My good family, Yandy, he brought me some, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then my son brought some from his family. I was just saying, boy, come up there and get a saltfish. It's kind of main able. I was so pleased and blessed. So thank you, my sister, my daughter-in-law, and her family.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Yandy, and all those who had. I have not eaten dumpling for a long time. I ate too. And the rest. So I want to thank you. So all of the kitchen at home and abroad. You know, teach your people your culture.
Mm-hmm.
We fighting to go in KFC, and KFC was taking a holiday. They had to go over Frigibe. They couldn't avoid the chicken. You know? Saltfish don't got to be salty, you know, you soak it to get out the amount of salt you want. So, and the cake, I think we should do that too.
Uh-huh.
Do you bake at Easter?
My sister, yeah.
Yeah. So
But for Easter Monday.
Yeah. Used to be a big thing in my family. Your neighbors got, you got. It's like Christmas in Easter. So, and I want to thank God for Jesus, yeah, above everything else.
Amen.
God, that's the main focus, you know. And all who like to say, oh, the Jesus story. Darling, if he did not die,
I'm telling you,
you wouldn't have a chance. And people who feel that they're too bad, he died for the world, you know. People have all kind of doctrine. But he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son.
That's right.
And the criteria is whosoever believeth. If you don't believe, you can't be chosen. Somebody, oh, God don't choose them. That's foolishness. He didn't die for some and send some to hell straight. So that don't make sense. That's not like God. So to all of you who are listening, stop and think, what is the meaning of Christmas, of Easter? And may celebrate. Now they're having this Dr. Kennedy Simmons' 90th birthday. 90, you know?
90, boy.
And I think his birthday is on the 12th. I think it's the 12th, right?
Yeah.
I think when you hear how much people dying, Lord, it grieves my heart. It grieves my heart.
I know.
How do you feel when you're reading all of those long lists?
I'm telling you.
And condolences to my villager, Laala from Buckley's. Star Shield was my favorite over Elima, tell you the truth. I used to back Star Shield. Because my husband used to do a man for Elimat. And when I want him home, he got to go. I said, oh, wait, I stop back. Oh, you understand my reasoning, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, go ahead. What you say?
Yeah, Michael Woods, the last to say Michael Woods. Michael Woods and my husband used to work together. They used to do a man, a bouncer for Ellie Match show. Every Friday night and Saturday night. I said, well, I stay with me and the children. Well, I just sat back Elimat. So Elimat had nothing against you personally, but you're keeping my husband and with me and my children. So to Star Shield, he has some good songs, you know. Some want a little English correction, you know. But I really admire his songs. They have good content. You don't think so?
Star Shield?
Yeah.
He was walking in the office of a prophet.
Actually, good content.
Yeah, he was walking in the office of a prophet, man.
But I said, Lord, the rate at which people dying, my God, all of you, them Christian, you better become one.
Okay, thank you so
God
much.
Bless everybody. Happy Easter.
Same to you.
Same to you.
The cake start beating up today.
Okay.
For tomorrow.
Take care. Yes, Miss Henry, thank you. Well, Katie. Hi, Katie. She said the guy that got killed was our neighbor. So he was from Nevis Market Street area, the guy. Okay. Now, Yvette is leaving today, and she says to tell Sugar, so long, and big hug, okay?
Sugar, you listening?
Sugar don't go town now. May understand, Sugar. Yeah. Sugar, he's an added fan, and we love him.
And he at this particular time, he goes to town.
And he going town.
No,
they understand that.
No.
And he's a part of the
Ever since you've been gone, man.
Ever since you're gone, Yeah, he's a...
I don't want to leave
So, let me just allow Even say, so long to Sugar with a big hug, okay? All right. And I just want to say good morning to Dr. Franklin Musgrave, who also listens to Radio Market. I want to say thank you so much. I love the people who don't be in tune,
Yeah, Joan Thompson said, Jazzy, he said, your glasses is so cute. I'm feeling them.
Thank you, Joan.
And Tawa says, Easter Saturday, nice up the Radio Market crew. Love and protection.
Yes, Tawa, heal up, Virgin.
Yes, heal up, Tawa. Tawa didn't share music with me and say, me ain't getting music from Tawa. He tell me, one thing, send me a WhatsApp, say, this is what I'm listening to. And he knew the group that Kenny Byron played in very well. He sent me information about them and so.
Midnight?
What name is Midnight? Is that name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're from Senkwai.
From Senkwai, yeah. He knew what the guy name again? It's a funny name. The lead singer or the guitarist. A funny name he
I
had.
think Roland Benjamin was
Another one.
No.
Roland Benjamin was the leader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's his brother. Has a funny name. I like it. Yeah, but we are in the Easter weekend, and as Miss Henry said, we used to bake cake and stuff for Easter.
What's up with the conky? I mean,
I have conky, you know. I got conky.
You got conky?
Yeah, and in the fig leaf, you got marijuana foil paper conky, you know.
I have not eaten conky in decades, boy.
Yeah, a friend of mine brings them for me. She's from Newton Ground.
Yeah,
and every Easter she bring me conky.
Okay.
And I thoroughly enjoy them. Yeah, want see me with me knife, just cutting off a slice, you know. Got me want them.
And every minute you're going back to it, right?
Going back and cut a slice again, you know. Yeah.
When my mother make them, I make sure I got mine.
Yeah, and that's it, licks.
Oh yeah. I know once I put up, me don't get no more. So I eat it, and then when they go and go eat again.
You're eating again.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, but you talk about the spice. What spices it has? The conky or is the pepper is what is the main?
The pepper is the main ingredient.
Me no buy the pepper there for me. Yeah. Me no, but I mean I'll enjoy it because it tastes so good, eh?
Yeah.
I'll take a big glass of water with me to drink, just in case, but. Yeah. And what kind of pepper they use? Is cayenne or they use normal pepper?
Regular pepper.
Regular pepper?
They cut it up fine and mix it up in the dough.
Did you all know about cayenne pepper back in the day? Or
no,
it just come on the scene?
No, I just know I know about this cayenne pepper.
Yeah. Just come on the scene. I've never
seen we never had cayenne.
Before. Yeah.
And I wonder what, if they have a plant, how it looks. If it look like jalapeno, because they got jalapeno too.
Yeah, well, I guess it's ground up to come to this stage.
Yeah, but like how we got this, you could actually look at the peppers, the small little pepper and stuff. I wonder how they come.
I never seen a cayenne pepper tree.
But we never know about cayenne as children.
No about boiled pepper.
What's boiled pepper?
Boiled pepper,
that's small little pepper, man.
Hot,
yeah?
Hot, that's it.
But you make a mistake and boil piece of boiled pepper in your food. Crack or smoke your pipe.
I'm not going to call a name, but I knew a guy. What he did, you remember he used to have these little, look like a marble chewing gum.
Yeah.
Right? The brown one?
Yeah. All different colors.
Mm-hmm. And this guy put bird pepper on one of them and gave them
to my gosh.
Lord.
I could imagine.
Water. That is just water.
Bird pepper was
I could imagine.
Yeah. They're
so
hot.
Do you see them still?
Yeah.
I have not seen bird pepper in ages.
Mm-hmm.
At Kalunji, I saw it. He had some bird peppers.
They're very small and they come all colors. Red, green, orange, purplish.
They used to sell it in the market?
I've never seen nobody selling them, but I see them in people's yard and stuff, going people farm and see them, but I never seen nobody sell them. But not like boiled pepper, boy.
Wow.
Go on pigeon, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boiled pepper. I never heard of boiled pepper.
Yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Ask me the little long pepper.
Huh?
Is the little long pepper name, sir?
No, he said a round.
They got some little long pepper too, and they're hot.
The long pepper, that's the red pepper and them, they'll be long, right?
No, they got some small long pepper. They're hot. Oh.
Okay.
I forget what they call them.
I'm seeing in my mind the red. Thanks, Ethel. I see in the some little red pepper that kind of
very small, tiny.
But these are different, totally different.
Very small.
They're very small.
Yeah, very small.
Yeah.
So you mean they could light up a pot? One?
Light up a pot. Look, it's just pure water.
You make a mistake and putting too much pepper in your food, the pot steady.
Yeah, because the first thing is the back of your neck.
You're feeling that sting.
You feel it get hot. Yeah. Start sweating in the back of your neck, so you know that they're not to play with.
Oh my gosh. I would like to see one, but I really want, I don't have nothing to do with pepper. So can you, if you put it in your hand, then you put your hand on your mouth, it burn you up too?
You're in problem. As long as you break the skin, you could touch the outside and everything is cool. But as long as you break the skin, that you get on the inside, you get some of that substance from the inside and your finger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all over. I see that. Okay.
This is how I look at pepper for real, you know. You see, if my tongue is hot with pepper, I don't need no more pepper. I see people just put all kinds, like make a sandwich out of pepper.
I know.
You know? I said, listen, from the time it's hot, I good. Everything that pass to there, gotta be hot.
I don't eat my food without pepper there. I can't eat nothing without hot sauce.
You can. I think it does. It dumb your taste buds. So you can taste with that man. How did the taste things?
This is why I said from the taste bud and guy in the hot pit. Yes, I good to go.
I tell you.
Jazzy, I'd like to say special hello to a friend of mine, Clubert, in the Chinaman. He's online, living in New Jersey, I think.
What his name is?
Clubert. Francis, yeah.
Destiny, my girl, Destiny, she says, I reach in time to hear you mention the group Midnight. My husband's first son was a guitarist in that group. He lives in St. Croix. Okay.
I would say the guy name is Vaughn Benjamin of Midnight.
But
best root reggae group of this millennium.
Yeah, but he had a name, something Becky.
He was
some kind of Becky he called. I think it's Becky.
I can't remember the first one. Not the one name, but it was two brothers.
Yeah.
From Antigua originally.
Some kind of something Becky, I think he said.
Becker.
Something Becker.
Family of Vaughn. Formerly Vaughn Benjamin. Maybe that was his nickname.
Just the last part, but he had a top part of it. Either Techie Becker or something, some kind of Becker.
Oh, my man spoke
Aki Becker.
Aki Becker, yeah. That is sounded, Aki Becker. Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tao, not them.
Yeah.
Somebody just, that's the but we know cayenne is like, okay. Cayenne pepper, they're like what we call bird pepper. Okay. But bird pepper this a bird pepper small, this ain't small.
But you see, maybe it is grounded after the process that the bird pepper goes through. Maybe the cayenne pepper could come out of that.
Because this does not look like, this ain't look like this long.
No.
That ain't bird pepper.
No, they're much smaller.
Yeah.
Miniature.
Good morning, Radio Market. Hello. Yes, morning.
I want to shout out Zelma Daniel. Zelma. Should I be on your Facebook?
Zelma Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't do Facebook, but Buyak might see it. Okay.
Well, you talk about conky. Her mother name was Maria. Maria still makes some nice conky. But pepper. When you go on toilet, your bum burning you.
I guess that's
what some people do that. They want use adding pepper. I mean, serious. Some people serious about the pepper business, you know.
Yeah, they're.
Now let me talk about the kite flying in the village before this lot of planes start to come. We should go on the village. You should call the old grammar school pasture. You barely had room to stand up.
I know, right?
I mean, parents and children, and we have some very good kite makers. Did you grass them? They would think, but kite flying not started at school, you know. You tear a leaf out of the book, another one, right?
What was that? Say it again.
Coming on to Easter and you start to fly kite. You would tear a leaf out of your exercise book. And you use some pointer, we call pointer, this point for the coconut leaf. And you're flying them all over the place. I wonder if you're co-hosting about that.
Yeah, we used to also use what is called a cane blade.
Okay.
The inner part of the inner part of the leaves from the cane. We used to strip off out, and then the blade in the inner part of it. We used to do the same thing what you're talking about. We used to sew it in.
Into the
yes, everybody kind of
which that's what she said, pointer. We used to use pointer. But
and got colorful, you know.
We also used to use cane blade to do that.
Fella Gishard,
also.
I think his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
He took over after everybody went to England. And what cut down on the thing is that they say you got to go 3 miles out of Bastille. So that's how people ended up at the Cricket Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't have chance. Up where the army is, up Springfield Park, where's up there?
Yeah.
We fly kite up there. Then people start going down by camps, but then the planes them coming that direction. But it was fun. Well, we had a moringa tree. I don't know if your friends saw it. When people put razor on the tail for the kite, you know the crowd you think, so the razor will cut your thing string. Everybody take out kite balls and they run in to see where the kite coming down. We used to get a lot because it would end up in the tree. What people wanted really was the twine, the string. And that was excitement.
Yeah.
And in the afternoon now, the adult, the men, play what they call blowsers. Men. You ever see blowsers?
Blowsers? Explain now.
All right.
That's the game.
This is the game you
That's
play.
the game with the ball.
It's something like what the Americans call it. What they do, you got side, and they throw
that's
ball,
what you mean.
they hit
Okay.
you, then you out.
Yeah.
So it's like a crowd.
Yeah.
A certain number of men on one side and on the other side. That is played on the same pasture. So in the afternoon, the children and the young people line up and watch the older people play. Or they played cricket, softball cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Village played against Newtown or in the gut. I've already named that story in my book. Big men and fathers and so playing. But the blowsers, they were not allowed. What we just call it? If the ball hits you, you got to come out.
You're out, yeah, blowsers, yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
It was excitement the whole day. In the morning, you fly kite. In the afternoon, you go to the cricket game. All the village, there was I think from the Gardens, one from College Street got, one from Westbourne got, Newtown. And they all played, vigorous enough.
Mm-hmm.
It was excitement. Nowadays, the things are boring. And the wind, the weather working against us. Nothing is more distressing than you go to fly kite and the wind won't blow.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
All right, thank you.
So what happens when you have those kind of kites where, how often do we have rain during a Good Friday? Because if you kite up and it rain, problems.
And that glue get,
And not only that, the tissue paper,
that's why
they drop
it.
it.
Yeah,
but the thing is, when another thing is, he had a couple good Fridays well that no wind was blowing.
Good morning.
No wind, but sun hot, but no wind. For true. Good morning, Radio Market.
Morning, this is Sugar.
Boy.
Finally.
This is in action.
Good morning to Yvette,
Yvette.
Wango, and Dennis.
But Sugar's Yvette gone in front of me now?
Hello?
But Yvette gone in front of me?
No, but the point. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yvette gone in front of me.
Are you supposed to be in first with you?
Yeah, it's a morning to Yvette, and then me.
True, not calling you so long.
Yeah,
True, said I said off,
I know, but Yvette said she's leaving today,
It's better to crucify one man and to have a whole nation perish. He called himself a king, but his one king is the emperor. These are the high priests, to the king.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dennis?
Hey.
Wanga get, Blackie gonna get grand soon,
Okay.
Okay then. Blackie, Sugar.
Yeah?
Yvette said to tell you so long. She going. Is he going back today? Okay.
Are you laughing or you're crying? Which one it is?
Happy Easter to everybody.
All right.
And have a pleasant Easter weekend.
Yes,
Same
thank
to
you.
you,
Same
you
to you,
too.
Sugar. See you. Oh my gosh. Well, my peace. Well, Yvette, you hear Sugar, right? Sugar even got you in front.
Yeah.
I come after. Okay? That's how important it is. But he ain't sing for us this time, though.
She ain't gone yet.
He ain't sing. She ain't gone yet. Yeah.
She ain't gone yet.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, Kenny Byron, he played in the band and he was here with an interview. Yes, and he talked about it. There was the Akebeka. Akebeka.
Yeah.
Akebeka. That's what had me. I was remember. That's the name that I couldn't. Yes. So, thanks, Shiloh. Okay. So the Yvette was saying the bird pepper. It's on Epworth School, by Epworth School, where Epworth School was, or is. She said, if we look there, you might see them. Me and I had to go see.
So
And she said, they actually look like little birds, if you watch them good.
So you gotta be she see them there because that's which I should be mostly.
But me think she see them, she just, but I don't know, maybe. There was one in Epworth School yard right next to our fence, yeah. There was, yeah. Yeah, there was one in Epworth School
I
yard.
haven't seen boiled pepper in decades, but we ask her.
Yeah, Kulunji. Yeah, I'm going to check it out for you.
So the Rastaman them used to put boiled pepper in the food? As you said,
Well, I
Pepper
know
is pepper,
boiled
yeah.
Pepper before I was even a Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
But coming up, being a Rasta man like that, no, it's the ordinary pepper.
The ordinary pepper, yeah. Okay. Wow. But that's interesting, boiled pepper. I mean, and the cayenne, not knowing cayenne.
Talking about it, child, when you're buying like parrot food, you find bird pepper in the parrot food also. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Parrots, those birds love pepper.
They like pepper?
Yeah, the dried, they're also included in the parrot food.
Oh,
Parrot
okay.
food have different sunflower seeds, different type of seeds. And you will find bird pepper.
You will know that.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Birdman from Alcatraz.
Birdman. Yeah, he's a yeah. I'd feed me bird never made a wine the bird food me. I must read the thing and see.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
If you're going to buy a parrot.
But you ever find
ganja
seed in
yeah.
Find what?
Ganja seeds also.
Yeah, in parrot food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That is
All
true.
Right. That's interesting. But you hear what Miss Henry said? She said up on the village, up on the pasture. You standing woman, you
but
know,
the
you can't
same thing used to happen in Pond's pasture.
Hold on the pasture. Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Pond's
A lot of
pasture was
people?
it. It was it, yeah.
Wow.
That's back then.
Back then, yeah.
Before
Good
the houses and stuff like that.
As she said, we had to move now because, Good morning. Where do you mark it? Okay. Yeah, she said they move out because, and I remember that, and back long ago when I started working this, we used to read out something saying don't fly the kites here, there, and so. And it was coming from Red John at that time.
Yeah.
He was at the Met Office, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we used to got that notice reading out. But, what you said, boy?
We have a correction here. It says, it is documented that cayenne pepper and bird pepper are different, but it seems bird pepper is hotter.
Mm-hmm.
And that bird pepper tends to point towards, while cayenne pepper points downward.
Oh.
So bird pepper is the same point upwards, and cayenne pepper
point downwards?
Yeah. So I'm a little confused now in terms of which is the cayenne and which is the bird, because the one that I know turn down.
That must be the cayenne.
And then they're very small, but they turn down.
But the peppers I see here ain't small. That I see that as I've got pictures of bird peppers, and they don't look small to me. They look like they're probably like that long. Or a little longer. But Boanga was saying they fit in your hand, like they're small.
Pepper is some small pepper, man.
Yeah. Right? But they look a little...
Well, maybe them is the grafted boiled pepper now.
Maybe that's...
Maybe everything big now.
Yeah. Maybe that's the clone.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
I see some comments. Did they cover all the comments, Boyak?
Yeah.
Is that not, you know?
Well, I'm only seeing on YouTube. I'm not seeing the Facebook comments. So.
Okay. So you covered all the YouTube?
Yes, I have.
We're saying good morning to Ramidin and Iris Maynard. May you hear them?
No.
Good morning to you guys. And Denise and Denise Frederick. Is Denise and who Frederick? Yeah, two of them always used to say hi.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah, and then you have Eustace Grant, Mr. and Mrs. Eustace Grant in St. Thomas.
Yeah, shoot me.
Yeah. I met a guy on Thursday. I met him he comes in for the 4th Street Praise on Thursday for Antioch, that Antioch Baptist they have. And he says he's always into Radio Market. Okay. But he was living in Atlanta. He now lives in Florida. I'd keep forgetting his name, either Kevin or Leroy, I can't remember. Okay. But yeah, we talked for a while. And it was good seeing him. Yeah, he was shocked when he heard Mick died. And then he even asked me, what about Culture? So I said, Culture died. You know, he was like, oh my gosh, because he said Culture used to make him laugh. He'll come on with a joke. What about the guy who comes on with a joke all the time? You know, so I said, okay, then he really into Radio Market for true. When you could name the people, you know. Yeah. Anything Buyak, what is it?
No, I'm not. Only what I've seen before and said. I'm not seeing any comments on Facebook. Okay,
well, Wanga, you leaving us just now, ended?
Yeah, in the next 15 minutes or so.
Malcy, good morning. She said, blessings, and much more blessings to my JDW. A wonderful, happy resurrection weekend to all. Jazzy, Mrs. Henry is so right. That was the way we spent our Good Friday. We couldn't wait to get out of church and then find a good spot on the pasture. I'm telling you, she said, happy memories. I know that's true, that's right.
Yep.
We went somewhere, even in the park. Then people just went.
Came this pasture and so a lot of people used to go fly
for true.
So too.
Yeah. Jazzy,
hey.
I have a special message for Wango. John is saying, Wango, you was always cool.
Okay then.
I love you.
Okay then.
Thank you, John.
All right now.
I had to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anyone to accuse me of not.
Thanks, John. I love you too, man.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Somebody saying good morning from Atlanta. They love the T-shirts. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. This is nice. It's 11:32?
That is correct.
Yes. We take a quick break and come back. Wanga, you leaving? Are you good to go?
Next 15
good right
next
now.
15?
You got time right
yeah,
now.
me really want to, me want you feel like a wedding, but
No.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Okay. You're good to go. Wonderful. So I'm telling you, this kite flying, I wish it would come back though. But then I'm feeling you with this. With what you said, going on the Monday instead. Maybe some people go to church when they go home. But we used
talking about that. I had to go to church before I fly kite.
Yeah, everybody.
You ain't flying no kite unless you go to church.
I'm telling you. And maybe a Sunday school. I don't think we had much Sunday school.
No, Sunday school
Friday.
on Good Friday, no. The church part.
But the church was important. 9 o'clock, we in Methodist church.
I had to go to church
Methodist
before you
church,
go.
9 o'clock. Catholic was 5 in the afternoon. Or 3 or 5 in the afternoon. 5 in the afternoon
could have been problems, yeah.
Once you attend that, you hold the spoil you.
No, yeah.
I'm telling you, you either do or do. You either or you ain't.
Well, it wouldn't spoil anyway because grandmother wasn't letting me go out to the house to go flying a kite unless I went to church.
But that's what I'm saying. Once you
spoil.
Go to
no, resting, child. Resting.
Yeah.
You can't go,
No.
Oh my gosh. We peas and we cues because we want to go,
Yeah.
Even if you're going to fly kite, just to go over and be among the people.
Yeah.
And watching it, And Malcy said, and Jazzy, Wanga was always dressed sharp like a blade,
Like a tack. Sharp like a tack.
Sharp like a tack, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Oh
clean, yeah.
I saw, when I went to Springgate's funeral, what his name is? Inga Akalam?
Akalam,
Yeah.
Akalayan.
Akalayan.
Yeah.
No lamb business.
Lamb, no.
Lamb
Lamb
gone.
gone.
Akalayan. Okay. So Inga Akalayan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. So I say, you need to come join us one of these days, because I know you're from higher grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because higher grounds is big,
Oh, man.
Higher grounds. Yours a part of them?
Me now as Rasta, yeah, always used to be a war between higher grounds and Rasta.
Because they might have the big fry,
Yeah, and the combat boots with the clog sole,
Yeah.
where they used to cut the 2x4 and put it on under the combat boots them.
You
So they
serious?
get high up, Yes. But when they come to 4th Street, by them and Rasta got confusion.
Oh my goodness.
Lamb don't turn sheep.
I tell you no.
Wait,
Hey,
what
Jazzy, could you
say?
play one of Laala songs for me, please?
Lala got one, puppy a ton dog.
Lamb don't turn sheep, yeah.
Yeah, I got a bust a tune for sure. Puppy a ton dog. I got a bust a tune. Yeah, puppy a ton
So
dog.
when you say Akal Lion, when lamb don't turn sheep.
Lamb ton lion.
Mm.
Okay. I got to find that. Let me see if we can I can look for it. Oh my goodness. Now this here look like the real bird, like bird pepper for sure. I'm watching some little peppers on a tree.
Yeah,
I can send it. Let me send it to you guys. It looks like that.
Yeah, that's how I
That
know
look
about
like
pepper
it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
That's how I know about pepper to me.
check it out, Wangante, and then show Boyak. Let me see. And by the way, we gotta say good morning to Auntie Madge. Madge, right?
Jambo and break a lady.
Yeah, I don't know if this could be on camera.
No, these ain't boiled pepper.
They're in them.
No, not that.
Let me
I
see
know.
if this.
You
will
see,
show.
this is what the person is saying. These will be bird pepper because they turn up, but the pepper that we know turn down. So
Okay.
maybe the cayenne pepper will.
Yeah, we
but
got.
boiled pepper even smaller than these. You know that.
Yeah. But
Yeah?
You know, in these times.
So this maybe
But
that's how it is now.
And maybe-
this is the grafted boiled pepper.
And
Yeah,
it
they must
could,
be
it could
graft
be the
them, yeah?
camera that
Have them look
that
so.
had them big up, you know,
Yeah.
because they
Never
want
see boiled pepper with all red. I see boiled
they're
pepper with
yellow and
Yellow, green,
and
all
red.
kind of colors?
Yeah, yeah,
Multicolored.
yeah.
So, it's amazing though. I'm thinking, as you talk about, we're going back and forth and so. But we on the job one right now. I have it up, I don't know if anybody could see it. I'm looking to see if I can see it.
I
You
could
could
see
see
it. I could see it. I could see it.
Okay, so see the job one from Auntie Madge. Aunt Madge. This is the job one breaker, and we have to go look for her. Right? She said she want to see me?
Yeah.
I don't know. She said she don't know. She said she listened to you on radio, but
She don't know.
She never
Okay,
met
so
you.
we got to go look for Aunt Madge. But this is the job on breaker. Now, I know this can take me till maybe next week.
And let me tell you something. Aunt Madge have the real McCall.
Uh-huh.
This is how I know job one breaker have all.
Yeah.
It have some people who make them, but they get flaky as soon as you put them
Yeah,
in the mouth
yeah.
there.
I know what you mean.
This is the real job.
You would find like this
So-
piece just in the core of that, but you have like a brittle kind of.
Okay.
But this is the real. This is it.
The real job on breaker.
Yeah.
Local sweetie, yeah.
So, this could last until next week.
Yeah.
Tell you now.
Good for sure.
Because we don't burn up the sugar like how we used to burn it up before.
Well, that's
Remember?
why they don't let it. Whoever making them and ain't coming like this because they ain't letting the sugar crystallize and get hard.
She got a technique.
Yeah, you gotta cut them when you wet, When it's still wet, you gotta cut them. Otherwise, you make to cut them when they dry, and it's just splinter all over the place.
Ramad
Yeah,
is
it's
in the
true.
house, Jazzy. He's saying good morning to the A team. Dennis Wanga and Jazzy from Ramad Maynard in Virginia. So.
Yeah,
Well,
good morning.
can you see this, Boyak? Good morning, Radio Market. Look on the thing and see if you can see it on the camera.
Wanga,
Hey, Bongo.
don't forget we used to call him Special too, yeah.
Special,
Yeah, special, yeah.
That's the name, special.
And they had a mint one too, eh?
Which
yeah,
one?
peppermint one.
They had a mint one used to call it
Yeah,
Special.
yeah.
One used to make them there, just the boy before you live there.
Yeah, on Branch Street.
Dung,
yeah.
and Dung
Yeah.
was Beverly.
All
That's,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
okay.
real. Yeah. You could see it on camera, Boyak?
No, I'm not seeing it yet.
What is it?
No. No.
Okay, we can take a break. Don't go nowhere yet. You seeing it?
No.
You're not seeing it?
What is it?
But I wonder if you see it online. If you
Special?
see no.
No, I'm seeing it.
You seeing it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, I can tell you. Wait.
I can't really see what.
Let me tell you what it is. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, it's me again. Now the job one breaker. The name Russell, and my name is, maybe you know about it. Used to make some job one breaker. You had to break them with a stone, you know. And a lady, the name is Pavel. She used to make like cock, sweet in shape of a cock. You know about that?
No.
And the lady name is DeCosta. She used to make peppermint drops. You know peppermint drops?
Yeah, no, the peppermint drops, yeah.
The white with the white sugar and then a red thing on top.
Yeah.
Now, you were questioning the other day about Simon King's father. They used to live down Pickapay Alley first.
Mm-hmm.
And then they lived, where's another? But it is no matter browning the sugar, and it's how they do it, eh?
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, that's
It
right.
sounds like she know how to do it, yeah.
Because I'm going to make them clear. If you burn the sugar, it can be brown.
Mm-hmm. We have to go by Aunt Madge and see how we go.
But yeah, man, there's a technique in it.
Got to be a technique.
And
Got
all
to
of
be.
these candy cane that you don't buy anything, Mr. Russell used to make them. So if you went to village school, when it was at the Methodist Church, that's where the school was. Sweet can done, Miss Farrell making them shaped like a cock.
Mm-hmm.
Red one, all kind of different colors, and shaped like a cock. And Mr. Russell, he made candy cane with the white with the stripes.
Mm-hmm.
He made jabon baker. He made all kind of sweets. This girl.
Okay.
Well, all the people like me would remember that.
Yes, yes.
But there were a lot of sweet makers in the village.
All right. Thank you, Miss Henry.
Oh, by the way, with the pepper, you know where Imelda Wilkin them live?
Miss Wilkin round the fort?
Down Fort last night, where
Yeah.
she's typing herself.
Mm-hmm.
They had some trees that came up over the fence. One day I took them for cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Bite one, I run from down the fort all the way up to the village. Burn! I tell you, terrible, you know, but they're very pretty.
I could imagine.
I'm telling you so.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Zelma. All of our young days. All right then.
All right. I wanted to tell y'all, thank you, Miss Henry. She said, the lady, when I show you this, she said, I felt superstitious digging up the thistle to find coals.
Oh, she
but
found
lo
coal.
and behold, I found these pieces of coals.
Okay, that's what I tell
So
you.
I'm trying to find out from her when she did it, if she do it on Good Friday or she do it this morning.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So we can take a break. We can take a break and we come back. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Taking a break. Coming right back. Stick and stay.
our company, Jenkins Funeral Home. Because each day for over 65 years, we come to work motivated to give you first-class service. We take care of you and your loved ones during the most difficult period of your life. We remove the stress and worry that comes with losing a loved one. In fact, due to the confidence in our company, we have taken care of heads of state, those in public care, and in families from infants to grandparents, including the prearranged. We have been able to do this due to the acquisition of first world education, knowledge and skills, modern equipment, and facilities. We are available to you 24 hours per day. At Jenkins Funeral Home, we take care of you and your loved ones.
Alrighty, we are back, and he was just doing a little changeover because, Wanga says that he has to go. He goes to pick up his daughter, so he left. So we are back up and running. Hi, good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, good morning again, Sugar.
Yeah, Sugar.
Yeah, with this thing with the thistle tree, I hear you say something about the thistle tree. The thistle tree supposed to pull up 12 o'clock, Not before, not after.
Yeah, but she finds something, so you want to know when she find it, because she said she went on the thistle tree and she was superstitious, but when she pulled out, she really said the coals were wrong. So, man, if she do it today or yesterday or what?
No, it got to be yesterday.
But I'm waiting for an answer.
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay.
Alrighty. I'm waiting for an answer to hear whether she did it on Good Friday or she just did it. So, Aunt Madge, we want to thank you. Somebody calling me, why? Send me a message, send me a message or call back. And I'll put you up live. If you want to be live, then you can call back. If you ain't want to be live, good morning, Radio Market.
Daddy, what about those phones that Miss Modi used to make?
Yep.
And we're going to Sunday school, we used to buy them. And when we Sunday school, we tell them all this, the money we mother gave us. We eat out the money.
I know. Yes, But with Aunt Madge, she's alive still, so we want to deal with her because she is 90.
And she's bouncy, yeah.
Alive and well, and kicking and batting strong.
Yeah.
And making jawbone breaker. And this look like a task to me. Just how the jawbone them come out hard. It come like you have to be beaten or something. So I really got to go by her. Now, the lady says, right, I did it just now.
Just now she did
Just now. I was wondering if I was too late. Since it is said it should be done on Good Friday. I only did it because you guys said to dig it up. The thistle seeds are also found in bird feed. Okay. So she said she just do it.
Okay.
But maybe go over, maybe it's the Easter weekend,
It maybe, listen, he can't just disappear. If it was going to be
exactly.
There, if it was going to be there at that time.
But it might, if it's something that really happened. But I think it encompasses Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Saturday,
the whole
Sunday,
Easter weekend.
Monday. And then go back again Tuesday, see what's going to happen. And see if it withers away after. Like maybe the week or something. But I am believing that it might be the resurrection weekend, death and burial and everything. But that's cool, though. I'm glad she found the 3 pieces of coals.
Yeah, well, we have Sandra McCoy says that they were seeing it on...
Is she talking to me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Radio Market. Ouch.
Hello.
Ouch. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I believe them think that piece of coals are the thing, but it's more visible when it comes into the holiday thing.
Oh.
Because it's not something just jump up one day.
No.
Oh.
So it's go there and farm, and then we do it on Good Fridays.
So maybe
but the black coal is always under them thistles, where would they be?
But it just maybe it brings the coal at that time.
Yes, I think so. But build up a time to a certain time, and then you get
and then
it.
that time
People used to put it in their closet or wherever.
Really? For what?
Yeah.
What
I don't know, people got some things that sometimes we don't think about it.
Okay. Yes, I.
They were putting the coals on the thistle tree.
The coals on the thistle.
The thistle on the coals on the thistle tree.
Okay.
When you dig up the black piece of coal.
They put them in there. Okay.
Yeah, people put them in their home and all kind of things.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, just there is a thing there when this meteoroid has suddenly drop in Cadiz Tree gut. I still got piece in the bottle. Remember when they drop this thing drop down, the meteoroid has something down by Blakeney's rooftop. I still got coal. I got piece of the coal
Up in Claxton Yard.
Up in Claxton Yard, yeah, remember that.
I still got a piece of thing in the bottle.
Wow, okay. All right, thanks. I remember them and they charging $5 for City Hall.
I wonder if they were tested for radiation.
I know, right? I mean, nobody's studying that, but I think people are paying $5 to see that, Rooftop was making some money,
There was.
Got $5 to go up, go see that, They were making some bucks. Saying hi to Donna Tweed, Donna Noyes, Donna Tweed, Donna Freeman Tweed. Yes, she's the one that sent the bird pepper. Like you said, looks different. Okay. Well, we are almost finished. Good morning, Radio Market. Hello?
Yes, I have items to share.
Sure.
For the marketplace.
Yes. What do you have?
Okay, go on. Okay, so we have one Whirlpool side-by-side refrigerator freezer, and he's selling it for $2,500. It's a Whirlpool side-by-side refrigerator freezer. Mm-hmm. And then we have
1 minute. I'm typing. 1 minute. Hello.
Bin. Yes.
Hold a minute. I'm typing.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm typing. So you say how much for the refrigerator freezer is how much? 2,000?
2,500.
2,500. Okay.
Okay, that's one. And then the next thing is a large, durable storage bin, either storage or shipping bin with the lid or the cover.
Mm-hmm.
There are two. One has wheels, and that's 120. These are U.S.
Okay.
120. I'm sorry, not
120
U.S. I think it's EC. 120, yeah.
U.S.
And then 120, yeah. And then there's a small bin, durable storage bin. That's 75.
That's U.S. too?
Without wheels, yes.
Okay, 75.
And the name is Taylor.
We don't need the name, it's okay. When they call you, just make sure you give me a number. Number is important.
Okay. I'll give you the number.
Yes.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
It's 869 662
Yeah.
6862.
6862.
662, 68,
68, 62. That's
it. 68, 62.
Got you covered. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, and happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
It's 11:55. Yeah, Boyag, any comments?
Yeah, we have Trevor Lightwood saying, Blessed Easter to Jazzy D, Wanga, Dennis, and Radioland. Now, we speak about Jawbone Breaker, etc. Does anyone still make guava cheese? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a treat growing up, he said.
I'm telling you, guava cheese is still there. Agriculture night market, and so you could find your guava cheese.
Joan is saying, Miss Henry got all the sauce. Happy Easter, Miss Henry. And someone sent me, Donna, sent me a chart here with,
Yeah, she sent it to me too.
Yeah.
The pepper.
Yeah, and Donna, I got the shirt. She's
That's the shirt that she's still looking.
No, that's a new shirt she ordered.
A new one.
A new one she ordered.
So let me just run over what we have on the market quickly, and then we are going to finish. But I'm still into the bird pepper. Never heard of bird pepper.
I'm gonna see if I get you one the next time.
No, me don't want none. No,
I'm gonna bring it to show you
Just
what
to
it
show.
looks like.
Yeah, me don't want none.
You don't want more pepper.
But me and you are like, you know. But watch, me and you are like, watch, me and you is brother and sister, you know. Because we are like in a lot of ways, you know. We got me ain't putting the pepper. Me want a pepper. As far as I see pepper, just kill the scent, the taste of people's food.
Listen.
Because it's so hot. How did it taste anything? All I got to be busy finding. First of all, you see, you talk about the neck that get hot.
It's hot.
Me
Sweat
up here,
behind
this
the-
is what happened to me.
Sweat behind
Here
the
they get hot. So when them girls in my office, they laugh because when the time I eat pepper,
you're holding your head.
my head start to get hot. No, like you feel like heat
Yeah,
coming out
heat.
my head.
Heat,
So now it's an allergy. Nobody don't go through that.
Yeah.
Gotta be an allergy. So me no want none. Okay, so we got me and you like, yeah, boy, we good. We good.
Okay, then.
We going over on the beach, chase them over.
Okay.
Like a beach. Go relax, okay?
I feel you. Yeah.
All right, so wait a minute. We have a size 16 plywood, $25 each, 664-6355. Then we have one Whirlpool side-by-side fridge and freezer for $2,005. Large storage bin with lid and wheels, $120 US. And small durable storage bin, $75 US. And the number to call, 662-6862. The number for the plywood, I said it right? 664-6355. Yeah, boy, who said what?
No.
Any comments?
No.
As we end, so we coming out now. So, any last words as we end? Let me go look for Laala, see?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
I want to hear Laala.
The Laala
Let me go
thing.
look for Laala. Because me didn't get to play Laala, big tune.
It's important.
Okay,
We hear.
turn
It's important. We sign off with Laala.
Yeah, we are signing off. We have a caller. Hi, good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, we talking about Laala, dear.
Yeah.
We remember Lady Diva.
Yes.
She buried her father to rest there on Thursday.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so
Yes.
greetings going to our grandmother, Miss Mavis, not doing so well. So greetings, greetings to her. And don't let me get a pepper. If you hold the pepper in your hand, you bet you can pepper up your mouth. You have to wash your hand right away. But pepper, it's a small long one, then it's very hot.
Yeah.
But when the man said he got cold out to the hole up there, from the thing that fall out to the sky.
He said he got a piece of metal. He got it.
Well, I used to work there. I was the cleaner for Dr. Douglas then. He was a doctor, and I was the cleaner. And when I go work, I never opened the back door to go out because I don't know what was. It was so weird. I never, ever opened the door. I went to open the yard. I know, my house burned now, you know. It burned now. He had a fire and it burned.
Yes, it burned. That's right. That's right.
Yes, it burned. Anyway, you all have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for your information, Lolo. Thanks.
Yes, all right. Thanks,
Okay. So, Boyak, any
Yeah,
last
yeah.
words?
Bex, Mikey's mom's in Connery. She says she has guava cheese selling right now.
Okay, wonderful.
So you could get your guava cheese right there.
But the person overseas who asked the question. You know?
Well, she could find
So you got
somebody
to find a way to
for
get it
somebody
You
to
got
buy
it.
the guava
Okay?
cheese for him. Yeah.
does. Alrighty, so we at the end we have the news up next. So any last words, Boyak?
I just want to wish everybody a safe and happy Easter. And remember, there's always something to do unless you don't want to do it.
Okay, and I just want to say thanks to all those of you who were in tune. I really had a good time this morning, and I know my girlfriend, not girlfriend, you know, my teacher. She teach me for like a year or so. Miss Martin.
Okay. Jam.
She can listen. You know, she enjoys it a whole lot. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
She was
wanna give
upset
God-
when she couldn't hear last week, you know.
Giving
But,
God thanks
yeah.
for allowing us to do this program. It ain't just a program to me. You know, it ain't just a talk show. It's a lot.
And we got to say hello.
I learn a
we
whole
got to
lot.
say thanks to the engineers too who put it on and
Okay.
maintain it.
All right, so are we going outside? We outside with we want to thank ZIZ for keeping
Yeah.
it, you know, because
Yeah.
they could have stopped it a long time ago.
A long time. And
But
then,
I'm glad that my boss, that he saw the vision, he catch the vision, he carrying it on, you know.
and thanks to the
Yeah.
engineers too. That
So okay, Puppy turning dog.
Everybody know the great Ashley Ellis. Everybody know Ashley the mouthpiece for labor. Everybody know Ashley work hard for what he got. Everybody know Ashley used to run.